Living a long and healthy life is something many people dream about. We see stories of people living past 100 years old and wonder, how do they do it? Most of us assume that to live that long, we have to exercise every day, run marathons, or lift heavy weights. But what if I told you that while physical activity is important, it is not the number one factor in living a long life? There is something else, something simpler, that many centenarians share in common. And it might surprise you. Let's explore the secret together and understand how you can use it to live a longer, happier, and healthier life. The common myth, exercise is everything. For years, we have been told that the key to good health and long life is exercise. Move more, sit less, go to the gym, take long walks, do yoga, lift weights. And while exercise is definitely beneficial for heart health, strength, and mental well-being, studies show that people who live the longest don't necessarily spend hours working out. Many of the world's oldest people don't follow strict fitness routines. They don't have gym memberships. Instead, they do something else, something that is often overlooked. The real secret, daily social connection. Yes, the secret to living to 100 might be as simple as staying socially connected, talking to friends, spending time with family, being part of community. Research shows that people who have strong social ties live longer, get sick less often, and recover more quickly when they do fall ill. Human beings are social creatures. From birth, we need connection to survive. Babies need to be held and comforted. Adults need relationships to feel a sense of belonging. And as we age, social connection becomes even more important. Why social connection matters. Loneliness and social isolation can be harmful to your health. Studies have shown that chronic loneliness can be as damaging as smoking 15 cigarettes a day. It increases the risk of heart disease, dementia, depression, and even early death. On the other hand, people with strong social relationships have better immune systems, lower blood pressure, and reduced risk of chronic illnesses. They sleep better, experience less stress, and are more likely to stay physically active because they have people to do things with. The science behind it. Several long-term studies have found that social relationships are one of the strongest predictors of long life. For example, research from the Harvard Study of Adult Development, which has followed people for more than 80 years, found that close relationships, more than money or fame, are what keep people happy and healthy throughout their lives. Other studies on centenarians in blue zones, areas where people regularly live past 100, show that staying socially active is a common habit. These people gather with friends and family often. They participate in religious or community groups. They greet their neighbors and maintain meaningful connections. Building daily habits for connection. You don't have to make big changes in your life to build better social habits. It starts with small daily actions. Call or message a friend or family member each day. Join a local club, church, or community group. Invite a neighbor for a walk or a cup of tea. Volunteer for a cause you care about. Attend community events or classes. These small acts of connection can make a big difference in how you feel and how long you live. Other helpful habits that support longevity. While social connection may be the secret key, there are other supportive habits that help people live longer. Eating a healthy diet. Most long-lived people eat simple, plant-based diets. They eat lots of fruits, vegetables, beans, and whole grains. Meat is eaten in small amounts, and processed foods are rare. Meals are often shared with family or friends. making eating a social event, moving naturally. Instead of hitting the gym, people in longevity hotspots move naturally. They walk, garden, do housework, and stay active throughout the day. Their lifestyle keeps them moving without the need for structured workouts. Having purpose. People who live long lives often have a strong sense of purpose. They wake up each day with something to look forward to. This could be taking care of grandchildren, helping in the community, or following a passion project. Reducing stress. Stress is a part of life, but how we handle it matters. Long-living people often have ways to relax and calm their minds. This might be through prayer, meditation, naps, or spending time in nature. Getting good sleep. Quality sleep helps the body recover and stay healthy. People who live long lives tend to sleep well and follow a regular sleep schedule. Good sleep improves memory, mood, and physical health. Staying positive. A positive attitude can do wonders. People who smile more, laugh often, and stay hopeful tend to live longer. A cheerful outlook helps reduce stress and keeps you mentally sharp. Stories from around the world. Let's look at real-life examples from different parts of the world. In Okinawa, Japan, elderly people form moai groups, a small group of lifelong friends who support each other through life's ups and downs. This close-knit friendship provides emotional and even financial support. In Sardinia, Italy, elders are respected and integrated into daily life. Families are close, and grandparents often live with or near their children and grandchildren. They remain active and valued in their communities. In Nicoya, Costa Rica, people often gather for meals, church events, and community celebrations. Neighbors know and care for each other. In Ikaria, Greece, social life centers around long conversations over food, music, and wine. People spend time with others daily, which brings joy and emotional well-being. Creating your own community. Even if you live in a big city or far from family, you can still create meaningful connections. Start small by talking to someone new. Reconnect with old friends. Reach out to people who might be lonely. Share meals or hobbies with others. Connection is not about having hundreds of friends. It's about having a few people you trust and feel close to. Make it a daily habit. Just like brushing your teeth or drinking water, social connection should be a daily habit. Try setting aside 10 to 15 minutes a day just to connect with someone. Over time, these small moments add up and build a strong social support system, creating connection in the digital age. In today's world, many people feel more isolated than ever. Even though we have phones, video calls, and social media, true human connection can still be missing. People scroll through updates and photos, but rarely have deep, meaningful conversations. This can lead to feelings of loneliness, even when you're surrounded by virtual noise. But digital tools can also be used in positive ways. You can schedule regular video chats with family or friends. Join online communities based on your hobbies or interests. Participate in virtual classes or discussion groups. Send thoughtful messages instead of just liking posts. The goal is to use technology to enhance real connection, not replace it. Sharing stories, asking questions, and listening can all happen online if done with care and presence. The role of listening. One important part of connection is listening, not just hearing words, but truly paying attention to what someone is saying. Listening without interrupting or judging builds trust. It shows that you care. People who feel heard are more likely to open up, which deepens a bond. If you want to build stronger relationships, practice active listening. Make eye contact or focus your attention fully, even on video calls. Don't check your phone while someone is talking. Nod, smile, and respond with kindness. Ask follow-up questions to show interest. This small habit can turn ordinary conversations into lasting connections. Caring for others. Caring for others is another way to stay connected and live longer. Acts of kindness bring people closer and give life meaning. When you help someone, whether it's a neighbor with groceries, a friend going through a hard time, or a child who needs attention, it boosts both your well-being and theirs. Caregiving, volunteering, and mentoring are powerful ways to stay socially active. They also improve mental and emotional health. Studies show that people who regularly help others live longer and report higher levels of happiness. The power of traditions. Traditions are also key to connection. Celebrating birthdays, holidays, or even weekly family meals creates a rhythm in life that strengthens bonds. These moments become anchors that hold relationships together over time. Even small traditions matter. Sunday dinners, morning phone calls, sharing seasonal recipes, storytelling with children or grandchildren. Traditions give us something to look forward to and create shared memories that make relationships stronger, keeping connections alive as you age. As people get older, it's easy to lose touch. Friends may move, families may get busy, and health issues can make socializing harder. But it's never too late to reconnect or form new friendships. Consider these tips. Join senior centers or community groups that host activities. Take up a new hobby or revisit an old one and find others who share it. Use public libraries, parks, or faith-based groups as social spaces. Reach out to younger people who may be eager to learn from you. Staying engaged socially keeps the mind sharp, reduces feelings of loneliness, and gives you a reason to get up and be active each day. Why this daily habit works. The habit of social connection works because it meets deep emotional and biological needs. Humans are wired for connection. When we feel loved, accepted, and supported, our bodies produce hormones like oxytocin that reduce stress and promote healing. In contrast, when we feel isolated, the body produces more cortisol, the stress hormone. High cortisol levels over time can weaken the immune system, increase blood pressure, and lead to serious illness. That's why simply talking to a friend or spending time with others can literally help you live longer. It's not magic, it's biology. And the best part? It doesn't cost anything. You don't need expensive supplements or fitness equipment. Just your time, attention, and heart. What you can do today. If you want to start this habit today, try these ideas. Make a list of people you'd like to reconnect with. Choose one person and reach out today. Plan a weekly meetup, even if it's just a short phone call. Join a group that meets regularly, online or in person. Write a letter or card to someone you care about. Start small, one step at a time. With each conversation, each smile, each kind gesture, you are building a longer, richer, more connected life. In the end, the road to 100 is not walked alone. It's shared with others. That's the real secret. The role of emotional support in longevity. Emotional support is a powerful tool for long-term health. When we have someone to talk to during hard times, someone who listens without judgment, we feel safer and more balanced. That emotional safety lowers stress, improves immune function, and gives us a greater sense of purpose. Older adults who feel emotionally supported often have better mental health, experience less anxiety, and are more optimistic about life. What does emotional support look like? Someone checking in on you regularly, a friend who listens to your worries, a spouse or partner who understands your moods, a sibling who shares memories and encouragement, a neighbor who offers help when you're unwell. All of these relationships matter. They act as a safety net and a source of strength. Building and maintaining emotional support systems becomes even more important as we age and face health or mobility challenges. Celebrating milestones together. One of the most joyful parts of strong social ties is celebrating milestones together. Birthdays, anniversaries, family reunion, graduations. These are events that create lasting memories. Sharing these moments enhances emotional well-being and deepens your bond with others. It reminds us that we are loved and valued. When you take part in celebrations, even simple ones, you create positive emotions that stay with you. These memories form a foundation of a meaningful life. Planning these occasions, participating in them, and looking back on them with joy can be a powerful motivator to stay engaged and connected, dealing with loss and change. As people age, they often experience loss of loved ones' physical abilities or familiar routines. These losses can lead to loneliness, sadness, and withdrawal from social life. But maintaining connection during times of grief is critical. Support groups, faith-based communities, and counseling can help process grief. So can simply staying in touch with friends and family, talking about memories, sharing emotions, or just sitting quietly with someone who understands can be healing. Staying connected helps you move through difficult transitions more smoothly. Pets as companions. For many older adults, pets provide daily companionship. A cat, dog, or even a bird can bring comfort, reduce feelings of loneliness, and create routine. Walking a dog may lead to meeting other pet owners. Talking to a pet, even if they don't answer, can ease emotional pain. Studies have shown that pet owners often experience lower blood pressure, reduced anxiety, and greater life satisfaction. The daily responsibilities of caring for a pet also provide a sense of purpose and structure, nurturing intergenerational relationships. Relationships between older and younger generations can be deeply rewarding. Grandparents often report increased happiness when they spend time with their grandchildren. Children benefit from the wisdom, patience, and love that elders provide. These relationships can include storytelling, cooking traditional meals together, playing games, or helping with schoolwork. Mutual learning happens when generations interact. Elders teach values and history. Children teach new technology and offer fresh perspectives. These connections enrich both lives. Leaving a legacy. Many people find peace and meaning in thinking about the legacy they will leave behind. Legacy is not just about money or property. It's also about values, memories, traditions, and life lessons. Sharing your story with others, whether through writing, photos, videos, or conversations, can strengthen bonds and inspire those who come after you. Consider writing a short memoir, recording audio messages, or passing down family recipes. Even a simple handwritten letter to a loved one can become a cherished part of your legacy. When you share your life in this way, you continue to connect and contribute even beyond your years. The strength of community. Being part of a supported community gives structure and security. Communities help people look out for each other, whether it's a small neighborhood, a religious group, a hobby club, or a group of volunteers. Shared activities and goals create purpose. Feeling that you are part of something bigger than yourself boosts emotional health and extends life. Community also brings opportunities for teamwork, collaboration, and kindness. Offering help to someone or accepting help when you need it strengthens the bonds that hold people together. Over time, these shared experiences create networks of care that protect and nurture everyone involved. Everyday acts that add up. You don't need to make dramatic changes to build a long and healthy life. Often, it's the small, everyday actions that matter most. A smile, a phone call, a short walk with a friend, or a few kind words at the grocery store. All of these moments add up. Try to notice opportunities to connect throughout your day. Be open to conversation. Be willing to ask, "How are you doing?" and mean it. These moments may seem small, but they help form a foundation of a life rich with connection, a daily ritual of connection. Some people benefit from setting aside a few minutes each morning or evening to reflect on their relationships. Ask yourself, who did I connect with today? Did I make someone feel seen or appreciated? Who might need a message or a visit tomorrow? This simple daily ritual keeps connection top of mind and encourages you to act with intention. You might even keep a small notebook to record your efforts. Over time, you'll look back and see how much warmth, love, and connection you have created. The choice is yours. Living a long life is not guaranteed, but you have the power to improve your chances, not through expensive treatments or intense workouts, but through the daily habit of connection. This habit doesn't require special skills, equipment, or large amounts of time. It only requires your presence, your attention, and your willingness to care. You can start today, right where you are. The path to 100 is paved with kindness, laughter, shared meals, quiet support, and deep relationships. And each step begins with a choice to reach out, to stay close, to keep love at the center of your life. Final thoughts. As you reflect on your own life and the possibility of living a long, fulfilling journey into your 80s, 90s, or even 100s, remember that the most impactful choice you can make each day is to stay connected. The world we live in often emphasizes personal success, physical strength, and material gain. But true health and longevity come from something much deeper, our relationships. Connection gives life meaning. It offers comfort in times of trouble and joy in times of celebration. It nurtures our emotional, mental, and physical health in ways we are only beginning to understand fully. It reminds us that we belong, that we matter, and that we are never truly alone. So whether you're starting this journey at 40, 60, or 80, know that it is never too late to build or rebuild a habit of connection. The next person you speak to, the next friend you reach out to, the next moment you share a loved one. Each one is a step toward a longer, richer, more satisfying life. In the end, the secret to living to 100 isn't hidden in a workout routine or a bottle of supplements. It's in the human heart, in our capacity to care for others and let them care for us. Choose connection. Choose community. Choose to live not just longer, but more fully every single day.